That's around 70 minutes, minimum of 70 minutes more flight time if... Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back. So today we're going to talk about chargers, and we're going to talk about these 4 chargers that I've had and have recently starting to use them a lot more often due to a couple reasons. And what is that? Well, it is charging capabilities for my Toothpick class batteries, which would range from a 1S HV, 2S HV, and a 3S HV. Now, what's so cool about these chargers? Well, first of all, they're basically under 50 bucks, except this one here. As some of you might know, the Toothpick class can give you anywhere between 5 to 7 minutes of flight time. It's super quiet. You could just about fly it anywhere and has a lot of power. So all of those above mixed in with charging capabilities, which will extend your flying, is an absolute breakthrough. So you're talking about 2 batteries can give you about 14 minutes of flight time. We'll just say 10 minutes of flight time. That's a lot of time, especially when you have one of these that could charge 6 batteries at a time, one of these that could charge 4 batteries at a time, one of these that could charge 5 batteries at a time. It is a really useful option. However, there are some differences in these, and we're just going to get right into them and as quickly as possible go through them. Now, let's start off with these 2 together. This one here, which will be also linked down below, can charge 6 1S HV lipos as well as normal lipos. Now, what's really cool about this is it has just about any connector you would want. And currently, most of our batteries are the MCPX, which is this one right here. And if you're using a Toothpick class, 2 of these make a 2S for a Toothpick, so you're charging 3 batteries at a time basically. And I am getting 5 to 7 minutes of flight time with any 2 of these 1S HV lipos that are not even the greatest of quality, and with the adapter, and which is a really good thing, and it's kind of like a huge breakthrough in our community and in our hobby, really, to be able to do such a thing. It's just out of this world. So this one's good if you have a bunch of 1S HVs like these. We also have this one. This one's slightly different, but it only charges 4 maximum. But when you think about it, it could even charge more than this. And what do I mean by this? Well, this one charges 4 at a time. However, it doesn't just charge 1S, it also charges 2S. And up to 6S on nickel metal hydride, but we're going to just exclude that out right now. So this could charge 1S to 2S HV and normal lipos. So for example, you have one of these 2S's, then you would just stick the balance port and you're up and going. It'll charge at 1 amp, so around 10 minutes, 12 minutes, you're done and charging. Now, another great feature about these 2, which I really like, is they take both AC, and if you flip it on the other side, they take DC. And we're like, okay, what does that mean? Well, you can get your cheapest 2S or 3S lipo you can find on the market, the biggest one. This is not the cheapest one, but this is a 5000 milliamp. Stick it in here in the field. I mean, this is a really compact setup, and now you have charging capabilities. So theoretically, if you're able to charge 10 more lipos, that's around 70 minutes, minimum of 70 minutes more flight time if everything goes well and you don't crash. But yeah, that is an insane amount of time, and really great option. And what's really cool is that the price is not going to break the bank. They're around 30 bucks, both of these. So you can see which one fits you the best. I usually take both because I have both of them. But if you needed to take one, then you can just take one as well. So this one only does 1S, this one does 1S and 2S, but it has less ports. And they both charge 1 amp maximum. And I always just have it set to 1 amp. And also they're very convenient. Once you have everything, set up from the beginning, that's it. You just plug it in anytime, put in the battery, it'll start charging, and it'll stop charging, and it'll just beep for you and let you know when you stopped, which is really convenient, especially in your field. You don't have to go and start pressing, okay, I need this at 1 amp. I need this to be an HV. No, you just have them all set up, and then, you just power it up, bring in your battery, and just plug it in, and then it'll just immediately start charging, which is really cool. So for example, I just plug this, that's it, it's charging now. And it'll give you the voltage, it's pretty much full, and it'll give you the amps that it's going on. And it charges really great. So both of these do the exact same thing, which is very useful. These are highly recommended because I actually use them quite a lot, and they're very useful due to the fact that they're so cheap and they take 2 inputs here. Now let's move along to this one. This one's slightly cheaper, around 20 bucks. This one's cool also. However, it just does 1S, but it does have an extra port, which is a USB port. Also, something to take note of, it'll only take a DC input. It will not take AC. So you'll not be able to plug it into the wall and start charging. And it'll charge a maximum of 5 1S lipos, HVs, or lithium ion, just 1S's. And these are the type of ports we have. We usually use the MCPX. You also have Molex, JST, and MCX, but this is only 1S. And it's very simple process also. Once you have all those set up to as you please, and let me show you what I mean. So you just plug it in. I have them all set to HVs because that's what I'm really using for all of this. So it's just HVs, and then I just bring one of the batteries. Hopefully this is a dead one. And once you plug it in, it'll start charging. I have it set to charge at 1 amp, and it'll give you the voltage here, which is really, really useful. That's just awesome. So this is a really great solution. And obviously also the USB option over here does help. If you need to charge your phone, you need to charge your GoPro. So these are 3 great options currently. Now we also have one that's slightly a bit more expensive, but it's more universal, which is this guy. And this is I'm taking to the field with me quite often due to a couple reasons, even though I have more expensive ones than this. Now the touch screen here, don't let it fool you. It's actually very, very useful. And the options on this are really great. Not only that, it has all the capabilities of any charger you'd want. It has up to a 6S, it has 2 ports for charging, and it also has discharge and, you know, just about everything you need. But what's really cool in the field, now again, this also takes DC input and also takes, AC input. However, when you try to grab your battery and plug it in, it won't plug in because they're both, I think these are females. They're both females here, or males, I don't know what the hell these are. Anyways, so you need to create some sort of an adapter, and this is my type of adapter that I usually create. The flat side is positive, the round side is negative, and let's hope that's true because if it's not, then we're screwed. All right, well, that was true. That's awesome. So this one's really useful in the field. It's around, I think it is on sale, like an official sale. It's not that bullshit sale that they usually put on the website. This is on sale for around 65 bucks. It's really useful because when you go to memory, you can just have them all memorized, and this is what I usually do, and it just saves a lot of time. I just, you know, come in, and well, before that, you choose channel 1 or channel 2. So for example, I have my 3S HV Lipo connected to channel 2 here. Then I just click channel 2, go to memory, choose 2S charge, 1 amp. Yep, looks good. Okay, and boom, start. It'll start, it'll give you a graph, it'll give you everything. So it's very useful. Back, you want to do the same thing for that. Oh, there we go. You want to do the same thing for that memory, and then just go from memory. And you can do all this manual as well. You have Lipo, Life, lithium ion, lithium high volt, nickel metal hydride. You just have everything. PB, lead acid, smart batteries. Haven't seen a smart battery yet. You also have a lot of safety features, which is really cool also. So basically, these chargers are really great value chargers. Now, I do also have other ones like this one, but I don't see it as practical as any of these, especially for the Toothpick class. This one is more universal. Sometimes, to be honest, I'd never charge 3S HVs while I'm, you know, in a light spec setup to go fly Toothpicks. So I'll end up just charging my 3S HVs in the shop. And then once they run out, then I just start charging the little 1Ss and the 2Ss. Actually, I rarely ever do charge the 2S. I just charge these guys, and that's it. I just take this one with me and a battery, and I'm good. That's another 70 minutes. I never even finish all my batteries. That's what's so awesome about this. So these are really great options, and I have been using them for quite a while. Not only when the Toothpick class came out, for everything. Even with my son, I usually play with the Eachine E010. You know, that really old, cheap green one. For like 20 bucks or 16 bucks. So I usually use this to charge those as well in the house, actually this one here. And they just work great. I mean, phenomenal. There's never any issues, and it's not going to have any issues. It just does 1 amp for each port, and it's just a 1S, so they're really great. So these are really great options. I'll have them linked down below. Go ahead and check them out. Those really support the channel. And I also do have a giveaway on Patreon. I have a Iomwave V1S and possibly a new Sky Zone. Yes, a new Sky Zone. I'll explain that later. And well, that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.